Presently, I am responsible for the energy portfolio of the Apollo plants. This basically includes identifying of synergy projects, deployments of projects across the plants by means of energy controllers at respective work centers. And what we basically intend to do is follow the guidelines of ISO 50001. And addition to that, energy efficient projects are taken up, which basically includes the capex projects. For someone who has never seen a tire manufacturing process, it's a very interesting thing to understand. It basically involves rubber along with chemicals mixed in a mixer, taken out in a sheet form, and then further it is blended along with nylon and steel wires, assembled at tire building automated machines to come out in a form which is known as green tire. This green tire is further taken to a vulcanizing process where it takes the shape of the tire, where it takes its logo, where it takes its name, and where it takes its dimension. The manufacturing process consists of a mix of automatic mixing assembly equipments having AC and DC drives, PLC, HMI, sensors, motors, electronic cards, tire uniformity machines, check equipments, tire uniformity equipments to ensure safe operations, accurate assembly and best quality of the product. Quality of power supplied plays a major role with respect to reducing sporadic failures, interruptions in auto operations, and scheduled machine changeovers. This also includes shutdown startup, which also has a major role to play in a manufacturing process. So most of these critical equipments require rated power, and the quality plays a very crucial role. As engineers having years of experience in our kitty related to specific industry, we are always coherent and biased in our actions. Certain critical parameters, tolerance levels are neglected during the first instance of commissioning. Added to this, as the utilization of the equipment increases, there are sporadic failures which are happening across the plants, and it becomes a real firefighting situation, and it becomes a new normal in life. So basically this what I had was a decade ago, when 2 to 3 years continuously we had to struggle a lot to identify what was the real problem with respect to equipment failures. And when we went to OE suppliers, almost all of them used to say that all the equipments what they supplied are perfect and it should work at the respective plants. We did critical analysis of equipment where the losses were huge. Single component was identified to go into depth study for the failures. To our surprise, we could gather data related to intermittent variations in the electrical parameters which could lead to these failures. This was a breakthrough for us, which again was simulated by doing the study at a different equipment, and here also we could see some electrical parameters which were varying when the equipments were running. This finally took us to the transformer secondary end, where we found that across the loads connected to the secondary end there were a lot of electrical parameters which were varying and which did lead to sporadic failures in these equipments. Having identified the root cause for the failures across locations, the final action was for the capital investment. Since the capital investment was very high, we came up with a plan to go in a phased manner ahead with work centers which were very critical to our process, but taken as the first benchmark for the installation of the filters. Post the installation of filters, we collected the data, and to our surprise it was really mind-boggling results we got with respect to reduction of failures of the electronic components. And in a phased manner over the years of the last maybe from 2011 to 2014, we installed these filters in respective load dispatch centers, and the results were tremendous. Power quality being a silent killer, this needs to be driven by somebody in the plant. Power quality environment basically is to be studied when the capacity reaches close to 50% of the loads, and once this data is taken, we have to really think of which all harmonics we need to take out from the system, install the filters, and then come out with the results. Lastly, the most important thing is there are different products available in the market. We have to be very careful in selecting that, and once selected, we should go in a phased manner, install in a critical equipment, monitor the results, and then go ahead in a phased manner. Slowly, maybe in a couple of years, you will see that all the failures which were very really sporadic in nature with respect to HMIs and electronic components will vanish from the location.